Hello everyone, welcome to Odessa Rose Creates. I'm Robin Schmidt and I'm an independent Couture designer, which means I'm going to share with you my love of crafting and creating with Couture's products, reusable silkscreen transfers and Chalkology paste. We have all kinds of surfaces and accessories you may need to craft a new craft if you've never done silkscreen printing. DIY home decor, right? So cool. Tomorrow afternoon, I'm heading over to my hometown area of Creston, Iowa, and where my sister lives and my mom lives, and my other two sisters are coming down from northern Iowa, and we're going to spend the weekend together. I don't think the four girls and mom and dad, I don't think we've been together since November, I believe. I could be wrong, when all of us have been together. So it's going to be a fun weekend, and I remembered last night or today, I should bring a gift for everyone because everyone else is really good about doing that. And I'm like the worst. And I make gifts for a living. I used to sell gifts. I had my own store, and I was always the worst one to remember to mail. I sold cards. I'd be the worst to send cards, to grab a gift when I would leave the store. I am the worst of all of us girls. So today I'm going to pull it together and get something made. Some things I already have made to give to my three sisters and my mom. But right now I'm going to make my mom a sign. And she is like the best, and I'm not kidding when I say the best pie baker in the world. There's none to compare. So I'm going to have to do the Happiness is Homemade. And I want to throw a little bit of my dad in there, who is a retired farmer. And he always had a hanky in his pocket. And us girls were always using it to blow our nose if we'd be out cleaning the hog pens or whatever we were doing. And he always handed it to us. Now, it was usually a bandana hanky, blue or red. Sometimes he had white hankies. But in my memory, it was always a bandana hanky. So I'm going to try to put a bandana in the background and then chalk this over it, okay? So my mom's kitchen, my mom has a lot of blues in her kitchen. But you've seen me paint blue background, and I did a bandana in a blue already last week on a live with the sunflower. So I'm going to make a red one. I think it'll just really pop off her kitchen. And we're going to make a red one. So let's take this repurposed board. This was a sign that I would have gotten on discount. I had already painted it white, but I'm going to paint it red at least. I might even leave a little bit of white around the perimeter. So it's just kind of going to be like paintbrushed strokes on red. So let's see what we can do with that. I pulled out my Fusion, what's this say? Fort York red, and it's gotten pretty thick. So let's see if we can get that painted on. Great. It's all chipping off. And as our background red color. Now, a lot of my supplies are in the other room. I'm working on a big project out there, so I hope I grabbed everything I need to get this done. I think I want my brush strokes going crossways. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to grab a paintbrush, and I'm going to get it wet, because this, like I said, this paint is really thick. So I'm just gonna make it kind of artsy and not be like perfect. So today's Thursday. I feel like this week has gone the longest of any weeks. I don't know why, but I feel like it. like I said, I am putting a little water on my brush just because this paint has gotten really thick. And I'm just kind of not wanting it actually perfect in the background. So say hi if you're watching. I would love to say hello to you. I don't always look at my screen. Is Fusion Paint better? I love Fusion Paint. It has a primer and sealer built in. And it just kind of goes on like butter. Now this paint, this brand new paint that the attic is carrying also, I painted once with this, and this is Fusion claims to be self-leveling also, but maybe not so much when it's thicker like it is right now. But this, I could actually almost see it self-leveling. It was fantastic. And we sell this at the attic also in Valley, Nebraska. If you can't find a dealer near you. We sell the Fusion Mineral and the that Melange, I think it's called. So yeah, I just kind of want this brush strokey. Is that a word? Brush strokey? And it doesn't even have to be, obviously we don't want it to be perfect. I just kind of want to look like some crazy woman just came and brushed on paint. Okay, I'm gonna dry it and see what it looks like. So yeah, I'm gonna see my sisters. We're all, well, I'm gonna be moving back to Iowa. I'm in Omaha, Nebraska right now, but we all live in Iowa, so we're not far. I mean, a few hours from each other, but we're just so busy we don't always get to see each other all at the same time. So it's gonna be fun. So I'm getting this painted red, and then I'm going to put the bandana on it. And black, I think. Some of the pattern. And then the sentiment will be in white. Let's see about this. In my mind, I'm thinking, will my mom think this is too messy? Not being right up to the edge. She probably would. Maybe I'll get a little bit closer. I'll be a little bit neater. I didn't want to have to put paint or painter's tape on my frame. Does anybody have exciting plans for the weekend? I'm just gonna go see my mom and dad and my sisters. clean this up a little bit closer. We used to, every year, my sisters and my mom, we call it sister mom trip. We'd go somewhere and spend a couple days, a couple nights. Then like COVID hit. And I think the last trip, we even took Dad. So it became oh yeah, we went to Galena, Illinois. Not Galena. No, we didn't go there. We went to where the archaeology, I can't think. It's in Iowa, on the river, on the Mississippi. And we went on a boat ride, down the Mississippi. And spent the night at the city that we went to. I can't remember all the cities. Anyway, that was fun. Okay. Get this thick. Like I said, this is really thick paint. All right, that's a little neater. We're going to dry that. And probably put a little wax on it. Oh my goodness. Did I just do that? Ugh. That's a lot of paint. I don't know if you can see it. Yikes. I'm glad I put my apron on. Jeez. Here's my t-shirt from the other day. My last live. I did this in the lemon garland. I still have yet to heat press it. I need to do that, but that's a cool transfer. I'm procrastinating heat setting my t-shirt. All right, let's dry this. Put a little bandana in the background. Hi, Robin. No, this is just a repurposed sign I got on discount. Painted it over, but the box frame would work. I had all these ideas to make things for my sisters and my mom, and then I came down here. I didn't have the surface I needed, or I gotta save surfaces for a class I'm doing next week. And I don't know what they're going to pick to use, so I didn't want to use up surfaces. It was just like, oh, crazy. But I have some things made up. Like, my oldest sister does farmer's market. She bakes and sells her garden produce. She has a huge garden. So I'm going to do this, give this to her, but I'm going to put something on the back. And I think I'll give this to my youngest sister. Sweet as can be, for her house. And then I think I'll give Leanne a set of my little birds. That's what I think I'm going to do. Who knows if they're watching. My mom might be watching, but she can watch me make her sign. What's the name of this red? Fort York Red. Fort York Red. In general, when I had my store, red signs did not sell well. Unless at Christmas time, or specific, like patriotic times, Of course, Valentine's, but as home decor in general, not so much. Even though I'm making this red for my mom. Just because I already done blue, and I felt like it kind of would have been a repeat. So I'm going to do red. And it'll be pretty for summertime. I put a rubber band on the paint jar and use that. Oh, wipe it off. Yeah, that jar's been around a while. Probably what I should do is something smart like that. It's taking a while. The paint is so thick. I want to make sure it gets dried. Normally it's not that thick, but it's just the jar's been around a while. You love the Bayshore color. What color is that? Is that a blue? Or I don't even know. I don't know all the colors. How is the weather here? I think it's going to be 80s to 90 degrees this all week. I think we're not supposed to have rain for like 10 days. So, we've had a lot of rain this spring. Not a lot, but it seems like it's raining a lot. But we need the rain because we're kind of in a drought. Love the early time. Usually I'm on around 10 Central Time, which I would have been, but I came down here and then I couldn't decide. I couldn't decide what to make, what colors to use, what surface to use. I was like, I bet it took me 45 minutes to figure out what I wanted to make today on the live, or make for my mom and my sisters. And then, like I said, I have a class and they're going to pick and choose what surfaces they want to use. So I want to make sure I have plenty of surfaces for that. So I didn't want to, you know, use my box frames because I don't have very many of them on hand. Okay, so we have this red. And make sure your hanger's at the top. And I'm going to chalk it in black. And then this will be on top in white. White here, and I'm going to do dune or camel or something down here. I was really studying these pie crusts, and some of the negative and the positives got turned around. Like, they're not all the same. Like, the crust, the lattice part, should be the crust color, right? But they have it, like, it should be backwards. It should be the opposite. And then same here, like this, to me, these little dashes, that should be like the inside of the pie. So it's the opposite. They have, it's just, it's not right. Like, this should be the inside, like the fruit, okay? So the screen, to me, the screen, it needs to be all the same. It's not consistent. It's the opposite on this, from this one, as far as like, it just is. I think it would have been best to make all the crust so you could just chalk on the crust, but here they have it backwards. You know what I mean? I don't know if you guys know what I mean, but this is opposite. Positive, negative space is opposite than these two. So they're not consistent in it. And it's kind of bugging me. Like, I was trying to figure out if I could do it, how I could do it. But so they're just going to have to be almost like icons instead of trying to make them look like pies. If you know what I mean. Anyway, I just think they kind of messed that up a little bit. If you're into pies, which my family is. I used to judge pies at our county fair at the pie contest. So yeah, it's just kind of wrong is what it is. Now I really want to get some of this paisley part on it. That's my favorite part, is the paisleys. And of course, you know, the sign is larger, or excuse me, the transfer is larger than the sign. So I think if you do it like this, I'll have that paisley up above there, and it won't be too busy down here. Let's see if we can get it to look good. I want to do it in black. And it doesn't even really need to be totally perfect. That's what's great about chalking, is that it doesn't have to be perfect. Especially if you take on the artsy feel of it, and that's what I like to do. I also like it that no two projects are alike. I rarely do repeats, so I don't get bored with it. I know some crafters, you know, they'll make the same thing a dozen times and sell them at shows or whatever, but I like mine all to be different. One of a kinds. A few times I've done repeat things for customers that wanted the same thing, but I get bored really quick when I have to repeat making the same thing. All right. Putting that extra paste back in the jar. Otherwise, it's just going to go down the drain. I didn't put any wax on it. Good thing it didn't peel up. It's amazing how fast a transfer can change a painted surface like that. Of course, I'll wash that off and clean it up. I did pick up the paint a little bit, 2 little spots, because I forgot to wax it. Probably gonna get this on my face eventually. Alright, I like making mine different as well. I also make greeting cards and rarely make the same one twice. That's what's fun about crafting and creating, is that nothing's the same. If you want something the same, then go buy it at Hobby Lobby, and everybody else will have the same sign. Not everybody, but you know, they're gonna sell hundreds of that same sign, and it's not unique. So, absolutely. I feel like I got off center a little bit. I thought it was on the center. This way. Okay, now we're going to put some wax on. Now that I remember. Keep my openers out in the other room. And I'm just going to use, I use Minwax furniture polish wax paste. I had this in the natural and in stained. It's called dark, special dark. I can't remember. We'll just put the natural on it. I think my paste was quite dry. Smearing, but I kind of like it smeared, to be honest. Darkening it up a little bit. See how it's on my rag? So it kind of darkened it because it smeared some of the wax around, which I kind of like it. I'm not gonna lie. It tones it down a little bit. All right. Now I think I'm gonna do the rest in just white because and Bandana usually has black and white printed on it. Like this would be in black and white. But since not, I want to do all of this in white, and that will represent the Bandana colors. I think I used one of the pies on another sign, but I don't think I used the whole thing ever. So we're just going to set this in here. Generally, I bring things up a little higher, but I kind of want this pattern to be showing well, so we're going to bring it down, not too much. We don't want to get too crazy. Everything is looking crooked. I gotta get a ruler. Like I thought it looked straight here, but it does not look straight here. Stupid centimeters. I'm getting a very good optical illusion here. Says it's straight, but like I said, the bandana's crooked, so I'm getting an optical illusion. What's this a little bit? Probably not. Okay, let's just do this in white. This will look good for decorating for the 4th of July. summer in general. Definitely has that country feeling. Cute. Cute. You love to see bandana on a shirt. Yes. That would be cute. I think if you got like a chambray shirt, you know, the denim look shirts, would look really cute on a chambray shirt. This would also look cute in my Jackie's kitchen, my oldest sister. There it is. Happiness is homemade. Yay. That's it. Looks really cute with this side. Put these together. Adorable. Cute. All right, that's it. I got one done. I think I just need to do the back of this one. I think I'm gonna put Let's Bake cookies on it because she is also a baker. So I'm gonna put Let's Bake cookies on the back. Probably just in black. Guess I could do that right now. Set that somewhere. So when you work with these board and bases, this is a Couture surface. Realize that a section of it, probably a good half an inch, goes down into here. So when you put your design, make sure you're not setting it down too far that you're going to lose some of it down in that slot. And then also remember, these board and bases come in white or black. I painted this section black, okay? But the surface comes in white or black, just like this. And you can set them either way, horizontal or vertical, okay? You know what would be cute on this is a section of this bandana, right? How much is this going to be on here? If I brought this all the way over and I put a little bit of bandana right there, let's check that out. Since I have it out, you could center a section of it like right. I might do it in something fun like red or blue. Lining up my pattern here. So we're the same. I'm just going to do this section right here. I'm going to put all of this in black. So why don't we do something fun like red? And put that on the back side. Trying to decide, I am going to lose a section of it. So do I want to move this up? Not that way. Not gonna matter. Okay. Got our candy apple red. And this will look cute. See how you can take sections or bits and pieces of patterns and use them in a smaller area. All right, let's dry that. Got a little bit of black paste here. I'm going to put a little bit of wax paste over it also. Honestly, boutique boards, which is what these are called, really are not my favorite surface to chalk on. I'd rather paint it, chalk on painted surface than these. Now we'll do this in black. Let's bake cookies. I'm gonna bring it as far to the left as I can. Well, as it. Make sure you're straight across so you're level. So something like this. Back to our black. kind of messy today. You can see I set it up a little bit higher to allow for that space to go in the... Isn't that cute? Where's our stand? Right here. Let's bake cookies. This is for my sister who's a farmer's market gal. She does baking and sells her produce from the garden. I think she'll like that. Set on her kitchen island. Isn't that cute? So that's for her. We'll do this to my mom, who's a pie baker. And my dad always had a hanky on him when he was on the farm. And I think I'll give this one to Amy for her little country kitchen. And then I think I did birds to Julianne. So those will be my gifts to my sisters and my mom. So thanks for joining me today. We'll see if I'm on tomorrow. I've got a lot to do before I head to see them all. And like I said, I'm working on a big project that I can't show you, but I have to go to like Lowe's and get some things for it. So, and one thing is I special ordered, and it's not going to be here till tomorrow. So I might be running around doing that stuff. Anyway, thanks for joining me today. If you haven't gotten that bandana, go grab it. And remember, we're having Transfer Palooza. Buy 2 transfers and get a third one of equal or less value for free. And today at 3 o'clock Mountain Time, which is 4 o'clock Central, the patriotic transfer, Stars and Stripes, I believe it's called, is back in stock. It makes this cool thing right here, this transfer. It's coming in stock along with the star cutout patriotic patterns for the stars will be back in stock today also. So if you want to get your patriotic red, white, and blue on, go grab those transfers. But grab the bandana. Let me see if the bandana is still available, because what's more patriotic than a bandana, if you ask me? Let me see if it's available still. Gotta find my site. Hold on, it's loading. I feel like the search button is not working very good lately. Let's see. Kicked me off of the 18 by 18s. Not listing. However, the farmhouse tile is in stock. Country plaid, another great country one to use in with your patriotic themes. So check those out. Anyway, you buy 2, get 1 free of equal or less value. So load up on the big ones, right? And then, if you are a Club Couture member, there is 2 packets of jars of paste. Each pack has 3 jars, and I mean they're set colors: white, a yellow, and a green, and then a teal, red, and a black. and you can get those for half price. So you get 3 jars of paste for half price if you are a Club Couture member. There's another bargain on Club Couture. Can't place it right now, but so check out, if you're a Club Couture member, check out your emails from Chalk Couture, and you'll learn about the specials for the month. If you're not a Club Couture member and you're like, what are you talking about? Check out my description up above and click on the links for shopping, a link for Club Couture, a link for becoming a designer. Yeah, and so you can enjoy crafting and creating with me. So have a great weekend if I don't see you tomorrow, and I'll chalk with you later. Bye.